So discipline equals freedom. What does that mean to you?
Well, I think the freedom part is pretty easy for everyone to understand. I think that everybody wants freedom in all the various aspects of their life, whether it's financial freedom. Those are the two examples I bring up all the time are financial freedom. Of course, everyone wants financial freedom. Everyone wants to have more free time. Those are two really easy examples to understand. And if you want to have financial freedom, well, then how are you going to get there? The answer is you have to have financial discipline. And same thing with more free time. If you want to have more free time, then you have to have a more disciplined time management schedule. And you have to have discipline in your life to say no to the things that aren't actually moving you towards whatever goals you have. I mean, fundamentally, and this is so easy and so hard. You know, people say, how can I get discipline in my life? And I tell them, step number one is wake up early. And I know people don't want to do it. It's harsh. I know that your alarm clock is, your most hated object in your bedroom. I get that. But here's the deal with getting up early in the morning. Get up early in the morning. If you can get up before the rest of the world is awake, you can get so much done. You're so much more productive without your phone going off, without people sending you emails and texting you or calling you. And you wake up in the morning, there's just quiet. And you can get things done. And you should do things, and I do things in the morning that I know they're a priority for my life, but maybe they're not a priority for that day, right? So, like for instance, working out. You got to work out every day. You got to stay in shape. But working out might not be a priority for every single day because you've got things going on in your business world and with your family and all that. So guess what? It's a priority for my life, so I do it in the morning before my day even starts. So I can still handle the priorities for the day, but I got my workout done. So long term, I look up in a year and I'm not out of shape and breathing hard when I go up in the stairs because I maintain that discipline on a daily basis. So I think getting up early, I think doing some kind of exercise every day, I don't care what it is. You just have to do something. You have to do something physical. It's scientifically proven with not only bro science, but also real science that waking up early or that doing physical exercise every day, it tunes your mind, it puts more oxygen in your blood, in your brain. It is absolutely makes you think more clearly. So waking up early, working out every day, if you start with those two kind of cornerstones, and then the other thing is, figure out what you're going to do during the day. Don't go to bed without a plan of how you're going to handle the next day. Yeah, I have a schedule, and I execute the schedule, and that's what you need to do. Now, parts of my day are very structured. Parts of my day are very disciplined, which gives me freedom in other parts of the day. And as a matter of fact, sometimes people will get, okay, I'm gonna run a disciplined time management schedule. So they schedule every single minute of the day. And I don't recommend that. Just like I wouldn't recommend conducting a SEAL operation where your timeline is so tight that there's no room for error, because that's not a possibility. You're gonna have errors, things are gonna go wrong, vehicles are gonna break, boats are gonna break, people are gonna get lost, you're gonna take a wrong turn, and so you're gonna need extra time. And it's the same thing with your day. If you schedule, 16 hours of your day, you're not gonna hit all your targets. But if you look at your work day and you've got an 8-hour work day where you're gonna be in your office, and you schedule 4 or 5 of those hours, and you have 3 hours that you're gonna fill in, and you're gonna put important things into those as they come up, that is a much better way to be successful with running a time management on your life. And so I only schedule hardcore like 4 hours a day. The other hours I'm picking up, I'm getting phone calls, I'm adapting and maneuvering on other things that need to be executed on. But what is important? Those 4 hours, they get done. I'll tell a quick story. This is a little bit of a wake-up call. And I was on social media, and I posted a picture of like my morning, right? A couple pictures of my morning. And I worked out in the morning, and then I went surfing, and I think I trained jiu-jitsu. And I posted these pictures, right? And I said, hey, cool, good morning, or something like that. And I was reading some of the replies, and someone wrote, must be nice. And I was like, dang, that because, I didn't have a lot of money growing up. And I was in the military for 20 years. You don't have a lot of money growing up. You're not running around doing whatever you want. And I thought to myself, I'm kind of a jerk. Because here I am posting these pictures. I'm working out in the morning and I'm going surfing and I'm training jiu-jitsu with my friends. And there's some guy out there that's probably been up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't care what his job is, but he doesn't like it. I can tell that. And he's saying to me, must be nice. And I actually thought to myself, I'm going to back off from posting those kind of pictures, right? Because I'm rubbing it into someone's face, and I'm not intending to do that at all. And the afternoon or whatever came around, and I went and kind of looked at some of the responses again. And someone else had responded to that guy. And he wrote, discipline equals freedom. And I said to myself, yeah, that's what it is. And when you see me and I'm surfing or I'm hanging out with my family or I'm training jiu-jitsu or I'm traveling and having a good time and enjoying my life, you're seeing the freedom part. And what you have to remember and what everyone here should remember, everyone here wants to enjoy their life to the maximum. But if you want that kind of freedom, it all starts with the discipline. And I leave you with that.